Hello everyone, welcome back to new Super Mario Bros. Maker 2. I am Mekkah and I'm here with Rin.
Hello!
And we are going to continue to play this chapter. Now, I have a slight confession to make. I had a friend come over today and he wanted to play Three Houses. He wanted to like race it with me. And I was like, well, I want to do that, but I'm in the middle of the chapter. Well, fuck it, I'll just nuke my save and then replay up till where I was. So that is what I did. So everything is like kind of similar, but not exactly similar. So for example, if you were to notice that Mercedes is left behind and that she was saved by Set's dance thing being used on her by, like, you just targeted her to get her safe and away from these guys, then you would be correct, because that is different. Everyone is in a slightly different position, but most of it is the same. I took care of the birds, I baited these enemies, this time without Baleth getting punched to death, or anyone else for that matter. And then on here, I baited most of these enemies, took care of them. This part is like somewhat not taken care of, but I don't really care about it. What I'm focused on right now is getting through these enemies, and then getting through this big bird, and then a couple of these guys, and then finally Hubert, these guys as well, I guess. One thing I want to like share before we finish this chapter is I just want to note how cool this is that you can do this in this map in particular, because you can see the whole city, and it's like an actual like more like a 3D environment that most maps are. And you can like, you can take like a wyvern, if you can select them, and then you can just fly around between the buildings. And it's so neat, it's so cool in a way. Well, he kind of flies above it when he has to, but sometimes he flies beneath the buildings, and I think it's kind of cool. Until you realize you're at the edge of your movement range, and you can't really go anywhere. But the concept is super cool, and like, the water in this game looks so cool. It looks so much better than everything else, probably. Like, I don't know how they put this much effort into just animating water that goes underneath the bridge. I don't know why. It just amuses me greatly. But yeah.
So out of all of that, like, confession thing, probably the most surprising part is that you actually had someone over to your house. You have friends, Mekkah.
Trust, I have friends. But really just did it to play Three Houses. I beat the Golden Deer for the second time today. And we did it in like 3 hours. Within 3 hours.
Alright. That's actually impressive.
The world record is still a long ways away, but hey, it was fun. It was fun. Anyway, so we just gotta take care of business here. So my first instinct was like, let me just you know, use like a gambit or something. Let me just like assemble these middle guys, because there's a lot of these guys. And then I was like, wait, you have 25 hit, and this is after I equipped Ingrid with a bow to make sure that he gets like a support bonus. So that's not gonna work. That's not gonna fly. Baleth might do better, but right now Ingrid is in a way. Ingrid has run out of gambits. She has no ashes or dust left. So I'm gonna have to come up with something creative. I had something in mind, I forgot. Let me turn it back to the way it was, because I was confused for a moment. I had something in mind, but I just kind of forgot what it was.
Are they all War Masters?
Yeah, so
and I think the guy in
War
the middle
Masters,
is.
and this is a guy, a Mortal Savant, so we can ignore him, I guess. And then another one of those, actually. So I really wish, well, actually, there's a place here you can go and gambit. That's actually pretty good. Because he has like so much charm, he's always gonna hit. Then I can hit these three guys. Like ideally I'd hit this guy because he could probably die from that, but failing that, I might as well do this because all these these guys have Italians, so it seems like a good move to me. I don't think I need to gambit for a whole lot more. There's like one bird left, but I could probably kill him without gambits if I really have to. So now this guy wants to hit Baleth and doesn't really do anything. This guy cannot attack because no one's next to him and he can't move. Same for this guy. And then you, I mean, you're a problem, but I can like kill you somehow. Still got some Phil Nod left in me. This might have very bad hit rate, but we'll try. Yeah, it's a very bad hit rate right there. Set that's kind of useless at this point. I can heal someone if I want to. Might want to with flame. The ballista keeps targeting her.
No, she's fine.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, she doesn't need anything.
Yeah, the ballista keeps targeting her. So, I have to take care of this time. I can take care of with the Ash right now, actually. Not too bad. I kind of want to stay out of range of this sniper though, or whatever they are. But yeah, I think the hard part of this map that I didn't really emphasize enough before is that there's like so many War Masters around, and they're a lot stronger than the guys I faced previously. Like Brawlers were always kind of annoying, but War Masters are like a whole new class of annoying. But yeah, I think if I just can take care of this guy, I think I'm fine. But since Felix has like garbage hit, I might as well use like Surreal to chip him, and then maybe Brave Lance can finish him off. Or like Thunderbrand.
What
doesn't look great
was
for
your...
her.
I would just do that, honestly. What was her hit with the Thunderbrand?
Yeah, it was like 44. Weapon Triangle.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a Brave Lance, I think. But I have some Divine Pulses left, so it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. If it does work out, however, it will work out. Okay, Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. I mean, I could actually move Felix in there to get like the linked attack, but this is okay. Okay, and then I guess okay, he's going for Surreal and Suicide. I think I can move her here, but then she just dies. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think she needs to go anywhere here then, because both of these other guys.
You can just go forward.
You mean like forward? Yeah. This guy doesn't seem to want to move. Huh. What is this? Oh, bolting guy. Okay. It's like I don't have to take that if I don't want to. I'll just stick around here for now. Just gather up a little bit, and maybe like take a shot at the Mortal Savant with the Phil Knot. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, whatever.
Yay! It worked.
Yep. That worked out well. You already moved. Well. You're pretty useless, but I might as well move you away from these reinforcements. I guess we'll gather the whole troop around here. And
I love how you brought Sedith for just one thing.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, well, it's like I planned to use them for a big dance like I showed you in a previous episode, but then that attempt kind of went on its face, you know. So I had to go with the emergency dance for Mercedes just to get her enough moves to get away, kind of thing. Yeah, I think Dimitri's the kind of guy I want to dance for. Not saying he's a big fan of dancing or anything, but he does seem like good enough to get to the fray, but heal him as well. I think at this point we're out of range of ballistas, right? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, you are.
That's good. We could sneak by here, I guess. Seems like a fun strategy.
I am prepared.
I suppose now that the sniper's gone, we don't really have to care about this area at all, so we don't really have to send the dude that way either. We can just go here too.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want Petra to start moving.
Oh yeah. That's actually true. Okay, so this guy dies on the counter. Then he won't. Well, he didn't.
We wouldn't want to kill your waifu.
Who's my waifu now again? Is it still Annette? Oh shit. Oh, that's the assassin that wants to get like the chest and stuff, but we took the chest, so now he's like out of work. Oh, I guess we'll give him something to do then. Wait. Is this another bolting mage? I bet it is. You look like another bolting mage to me. Of course, it's always those bolting mages. I prefer not to have to deal with this guy, so hopefully he will start moving right away. I doubt Ash can kill this guy actually. Yeah, he's closer to the reverse actually. I think Dimitri can one to kill probably, but I just want to see if this works. It doesn't look like it's gonna work out here. I think we'll come to agreement. Maybe we can punch him hard enough to where he dies. Sometimes that just works, you know. Okay, I can actually punch him with like something more accurate here. Yeah, that works for me. Never mind. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. You're never mind.
More proof.
Well, mine is a satisfying and useful crit.
I expect no less.
Didu is a good unit.
Still, jury's still on that one, but he's fun to use.
I love Didu.
I mean, I'm not saying I love him. I'm just saying. You know when I say like this unit is fun to use, that usually is followed up by it, but they're not very good.
It is great. What are you talking about? He only falls behind because he's not there for like 3 chapters.
Exactly. Unfortunately, that is the case. Unfortunately, he doesn't.
And it's very sad.
Like, it's especially sad because it's a dude, you know, it's the kind of guy you expect to have a lot of character development in Blue Lions, and he does in part 1, and then in part 2 it's like, bye, I'm out of here. Okay, I'm just like, I always want to check these. No. Sorry, just, no. Flame got our battalion destroyed, so she can't stride anymore, but we have another stride on her left, I think, if you really want to, like, go for you hardcore. Anyone have any heal? Boleth, I guess, is the most emergence. Emergent? Is that a word? That's not a word, is it? Emergent?
Emergent is a word.
Is it a word? Cool. I'm gonna use that word in the future.
Like with a T, yeah, but emergence is not a word.
Emergence. Why does emergence not work? It sounds like a word to me.
I mean, it's the English language. You can just say whatever the hell you want.
You can't just do whatever you want. Well, it's what I do like half the time. Okay, so there's only one bolting, and you don't even have meteor this time, so this seems fairly safe. His battalion is about to like say bye-bye, but you know, all good things must come to an end. I hope he dodges, but if he doesn't, it's okay. Actually, I really wanted to dodge because it's magic. Yeah, that's great. I think the movement reduces stealth. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good move, but it does to put it in, but it's also super annoying. Wait, so why don't you move? He just doesn't have a move stat. He's like, I'm sorry, I forgot my move stat at home. It's like, okay, they won't notice. It's fine. Just go in a battle, dude. That's fine. Okay, let's. For the first time in battle, let's not use the Phil Knot. Punch a guy in the face.
One to remember.
One to remember. And I mean, I suppose this guy will start moving at some point, right? Like, he's just gonna stand there and let me do whatever I want to his boss. But if he does,
I imagine once you put a unit in range, he'll move.
well, yeah, but I'm not really in range because he has no move stat. So I'll just go here, and if I'm allowed to stay here, I think I can kill Hubert next turn with Ingrid. And if not, we'll see about that then. You can go here. Probably not going to do anything for the rest of the chapter. You're just going to go here to hide from reinforcements. Speaking of those, better not get in range of those. But I can do like a weird chain where I like rescue her and then dance and stuff. I can go here and then dance.
Ever so grateful.
She's so polite. Okay, I can go here and just rescue. You have like, it's pretty obvious what I want. Come on. This is not rocket science. This is not rocket surgery. Okay, very good. And then, I mean, I don't really care where he goes. It would be nice to heal someone, but I don't really have anyone to heal, so we'll just go like here. And hopefully we survive. Okay, Petra started moving.
Oh, see, I told you. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, are all these gonna start moving now? That would make sense.
Too slow.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know when or why she starts moving. I guess it's probably after like a certain tile she'll start moving.
I don't know if does it. I can't recall offhand if this game has turn-based reinforcements at all. They seem to be area-based from what I've seen. I'd be wrong though. Oh, that does so much damage.
I think for me she started moving a lot a lot sooner than for you.
More reinforcements, eh?
You don't even know what turn it is though.
Looks like a fair number.
Actually, you
yeah,
do.
that's true.
You do. Well, I mean, if you can see it. Let me just put it that way. Well, actually, you couldn't. Okay, so it's turn 10 right now. But like, okay, so I can fly over to Hubert and kill him. I think. Why is my phone always going off during these recordings, man? This is the worst. So this is not
Unless
very
you want
accurate.
the Umbral Steel from the monster, I would go ahead and kill him as soon as you can.
Yeah. It's just so inaccurate, man. So inaccurate. Okay, so
What's her hit?
it's like 44 with the Brave Lance.
Oh yeah.
But I think she quadruples, so I'd have to hit like a couple. But it's 2 RN, so that's like 46. It's not great. He also has crit on her and stuff. There's no right accurate option. This weapon is actually garbage on her. it's not good. I don't know why. I think it's because he doesn't have
She
the
doesn't
sword
like
powers.
swords.
But it's like, it only has 10 less hit, but for some reason it just has a lot less hit because I don't think she has like any sword prowess on her. Yeah, calm down, phone. I'll get to you in a minute. Okay, so...
So professional, Mekkah.
I know, right? Super professional. Oh man, it would be really funny if I just walked Felix up here and like shot the guy with the fill knot from like behind his ruin, but I don't think I can like make it. I feel like I think I just want to go for that because I don't think I can get
I mean,
the
you have
almost.
Divine Pulse.
Yeah, I do have Divine Pulse. Not a whole
And then
lot.
I don't. How many units do even have Gambit left? To be honest.
Yeah, not many. Like she's out, he's out. He has a couple left, I think. Yeah, he's 2 left. I think Dimitri has 1 left. 2 left actually. So Dimitri, if he's like close enough, he could actually do the wave. He could do the wave on the guy. He's out, I think. Oh, he still has him. I can assembly the bird if I really want to get him closer. But the issue is really that Hubert kill is just very unreliable. I guess I'll just see if it works. I don't think it will work though. And I think if she's there after she's attacked, she's probably not good at staying around there. Kind of wonder if this is like
Go for the Bria.
yeah, that's what I like the best. It's not gonna work though.
Shame to kill you. Not even death will make you consequential.
Okay, we'll see about that. Okay, just need 2 out of 4. Not bad odds to be honest. Okay. Don't do it. Okay, good. Okay, just hit him once. There we are.
You're so doubtful of yourself.
Well, it's doubtful of Ingrid.
Faith in Her Majesty. Her victory is everything.
If you say so. Dorothea's death was a lot more like sad because it had like I don't know, it had different.
Dorothea's a lot more likable of a character.
It's over. The way to the palace is
And
clear.
it had like a change to it too.
Let's move.
Like a music change.
I have nothing against Hubert, but I would say generally the people like Dorothea more.
Mm-hmm. I mean, people
I
just
like
like
how
Hubert as like a
Cyril
villain, I
was the
think. Good job, Cyril. Cyril did so much work in this chapter, and like my retry was insane. Okay, let me just make sure I save the proper file now. There we go. Also, your volume just got like twice as loud for me just now. Like, what the hell? Out of nowhere.
Oh, well, it's
Interesting
movable, so I
audio.
moved it closer
Send your
to me for a
platoons to
second.
capture
Oh,
Emblem.
okay. Okay.
There is to be
fair
no
enough.
needless killing or pillaging. Understand?
Yes, Your Highness.
Edelgard awaits us. We will advance our main forces straight to the palace.
We finally made it here. We can win this. You can do it.
It is still early, Professor. We are up against Edelgard herself now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We will advance our troops and confront her. We must strike down the Emperor and end this war.
My life is yours, Your Highness.
Oh, we're gonna get in a circle and say our gimmicks, aren't we?
Let's win this and go back home in victory. I'll do the very best I can.
On my honor as a knight, I will not lose.
I know the goddess is watching over us. Let's be sure to return home safely. All of us.
As a citizen of Fargus, I will fight with everything I have.
Is this what a do-or-die situation looks like? You would best give it your all too, General.
I mean, at least in the Blue Lions, I don't feel like these are as gimmicky as they were in the Golden Deer. Maybe it's because the Golden Deer are just more eccentric or something, but it works much better for the Blue Lions, because they're generally just on topic. Whereas in the Golden Deer, it's like, I don't know, Ignatz is like, oh, art or something, or like, oh, I'm scared, or whatever. Or like Bernadetta was the worst at this kind of thing, too. She's always like,
Go and win. Be the boar that you are. And don't you dare look back.
let's go. Alright, so we don't get monastery.
I will... No. We will win this. Together. Everyone, move out!
The time has nearly come.
Yes, the anomaly should present itself shortly. However...
There's no reason to fret. Besides, it's far too late to second guess.
This is what I say when I'm like doing a suboptimal strategy. I'm like, you know, let's not second guess myself, and also I'm already committed this far, so might as well go all the way.
Now, assume your position. I can't promise your safety if you remain here.
Very well.
Is this like someone else if you don't kill someone or something?
No, that's always a random person.
Okay.
They're in a cute outfit though.
It's alright.
This pain is nothing compared to what I have already suffered.
Oh. I guess it's the heartache or something? Wait, who dis? Who dis? The fuck? What the hell?
I've been waiting for this to happen.
What the
I've
fuck is
been
that?
really wanting to see your like reaction.
My first thought is like, this is like someone from the Heroes Book 3 fanfic bullshit? What the fuck was that?
Do you want me to tell you? I mean, it's not
No.
really spoilery.
No.
I can't remember whether it actually explains it.
What the fuck was
not.
that?
I mean, you'll be able to see in the next chapter. It won't matter.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Verdant Rain Moon. Oath of the Dagger.
So this is the final, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
After storming the streets of Enbar and bringing Imperial forces to their knees, the Kingdom army surrounds the Imperial Palace. But the enemy that awaits them there is not the Edelgard they once knew.
Oh. She transforms herself, doesn't she? She goes like super beast or something. She like eats a creststone or something.
You'll see in the next chapter, I guess.
I hope there's some more story before this. I don't want to start the final map.
We have
like
annihilated Enbar's army. If we strike her down now, this war will finally be over. I imagine she intends to keep fighting until the bitter end. If this is the end she has chosen, it is my responsibility to see it through with her. Isn't that so, Emperor of Adrestia? We have no choice but to destroy each other. Such is the destiny we were born to. That is why I will now rise up to answer her iron will with the bite of my lance.
I will protect you at all costs. We will both live to see tomorrow, Your Majesty.
If the king falls here, that would mean my father's and brother's deaths were in vain.
You just did this. You don't have to do this again, guys.
Kristoff,
Come on.
everyone, I will not lose.
Well, if I were to die now, I'd have a lot to explain to my brother.
All will be
Hey,
okay.
Magnus playing.
I know we can win. I won't falter, no matter who we're facing.
For all those who have lost their lives in this war, we cannot lose.
Like, why are we repeating a conversation?
I feel like that happens a lot in this game.
Like, I get that they wanted to have one of these before the final battle, but they just did it. Like, just cut the cut the previous. Oh. The fuck is wrong with you?
Goodbye, Mekkah. She looks good, right? She's been taking care of her skin real well.
I still wanted to sleep tonight. The fuck is this? This is scary.
She looks good.
What the actual fuck?
She looks real good.
No, it's terrifying.
A new waifu.
I guess this is why Edogard is like so much less popular. She was at first. God, she reminds me of like Devimon from Digimon, or like Anju Devimon or something. I don't know if you watched Digimon as a kid, but it's kind of like what I reminded of. Holy fuck. Yes, I'd love to repair my battalion. That's totally what I'm in the mood for. Okay, we'll just take a look, I guess. That's a lot of scroll. What the hell? Why do you look like a floating statue? That was not what I was expecting. Okay, wait, yo, you got a lot of range on you right now.
You need to read her stats.
Okay. Hey, okay, those still look very high. I'm assuming that gets worse as time goes on. Hey, you only have one tile. Like, I don't want to spoil anything or anything, but that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting like a huge monster like people, but I guess he will transform or something. I don't know. Is there any particular part I need to read?
She can attack twice each turn.
Oh, jeez, wait, what?
Because of her crest. I think it's each turn. I don't know if her crest procs every time, but she has a dual crest. So her skill, it's the second one down at the very bottom, the abilities. It lets her attack twice each turn.
Okay, I'll just go over the skills. So Imperial Lineage. This is what she always gets post time skip, I think. Twin crest allows unit to take one triple pot. Commander, monster effect null, and then counter attack. Okay. Wait, what? Get in here. There we go. Okay, so this is just Crest of Flames. Yeah, okay, this is just the normal shit. Okay, so she attacks twice. That's why her stats are like bad for a final boss. It's because she just... And like, do you think that's enough range? Like, are you sure you have enough range on you right there? Because that's like the entire fucking map right there.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. And I cannot get over how she looks. That is... I'm scared.
They did a really good job designing how scary she is right now.
Yeah, they really did. And like, where did this come from? I'm assuming this is like because of the experiments they did.
Where did this come from? Where did it go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Oh my god, I'm not in the mood for stupid ass songs. Okay, so I don't have warp, so I can't really get to her very quickly. I know that Velkoma did this map in one fucking turn, which is very impressive. Okay, I'm gonna need to think about my press for this one, but let me just take a look around here. So this looks like the normal Embar map from like the Golden Deer, but you know, the throne room is obviously very different. And I remember that one being a super huge pain in the butt already because of all the enemies with gambits, and now it's looking like there's even more enemies in the way before even considering like, ow, like my head hurts just trying to think about this.
I'm pretty sure she does magic damage, so on this chapter, the do was like useless for me.
Oh, probably. Well, I mean, did yours get doubled? Because mine doesn't, from what I can tell.
Well, yeah, you have yours in a different class. I put mine in like Great Knight, and he was like a Fortress Knight for almost the entire game.
Yeah,
so...
yeah, he'd be a lot slower than that. Warmar's is like kind of fast. I think he's like one speed. He's like one speed slower than Edogard, so that's not too bad. Let me just take a look at the weapon. I'm not gonna play this chapter right now. Like, holy shit. I'm not playing this shit right now. Okay, so... Oh, this is actually a very weak weapon. So it's just... This is like... Okay, so it's like 2 weaker attacks instead of 1 stronger one. We can take it. We just need to make sure we don't, like... expose ourselves to a lot of damage. So basically everyone just gets ballisted over and over. And then just the heavily armored wall. It seems fine. No risk of armor break. Well, that's good to know. Vital defense. No critical hits. Alright, fine. Advantage. Desperation. Wrath. I mean... Nothing too fast. I like how she's like no weapon ranks.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think no weapon ranks. 1 to 30 range though. I don't think I've ever seen that in a Fire Emblem game. That is insane. I bet they put chests in a map too somewhere. It's like, hey, when you get the chest, haha, fucker. That's scary though. No, there's chests
It's
in
like
the
a
bottom
speed
left.
wing.
Chests in the bottom left. Oh shit. They're actually there, but they're probably like, here, it's an iron axe, have fun or something. Just looking at these kind of maps is just so intimidating. I'm not gonna play this right now. Good god.
Yeah, when I did not play this map when I first got to it. I looked at it and I was like, well, this is a good time to put down the game.
Yeah, this is a good time to do some chores and like think about what I've done with my
Yeah.
life. Well, the good thing is like all my gamuts are refreshed and everything, so I can like take care of these enemies fairly easily. I mean, they're probably about as strong as the last chapters, so that is good. Wait, you're a grappler. Last chapter I faced War Masters. Did they guard like the motor people, or like only send out the best people outside? Okay, so there's a War Master here. So, okay, so it is like basically tier 3 and 4 enemies. All right, I'm gonna call it a day here, and we're gonna continue this in another episode, and then we have the final map to go through. And I don't think I've ever been this intimidated by the final map before. Like the Golden Deer, I was like, this is cool, and I mean, I got my ass kicked, but it wasn't like super intimidating or anything. And then the what's it called, Silver Snow, the church route, was like it was like tricky a bit, but that was an Avatar solo, was like completely different. And then from what I can tell, the Crimson Flower one was like, it was just nothing I hadn't seen before basically when Mangs played it. Now I'm like, oh, wait, jeez, oh, okay. So
yeah, this map is very intimidating, especially for somebody who's playing this game, like a Fire Emblem game for the first time.
Yes, I can imagine that for sure. So we will see you guys next time for the conclusion. This map will probably take me multiple episodes to clear though, so don't fret. This is not over by any means, but yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye everyone.